everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well, and thank you for coming back. So I'm gonna kind of get straight into it, but I want to kind of tell you what I'm planning to do. So basically, I'm gonna do a video that's focused on a specific time period. So this video is from February 10th till Sunday, February 16th. So basically, what should you expect in the next week? Okay, so I'm gonna try and do this every week, so you kind of know what's kind of coming for you in the upcoming weeks, basically. So right now, when I'm filming this is Sunday, and basically tomorrow is Monday, a new week. So I'm gonna post this up, and basically it's what should you expect in the upcoming week. So what to look out for, what to prepare for, and some kind of guidance as well. So basically, so you don't have to be alone in this, so we can be in this together. So as always, I've prepared 3 different piles that are in front of me. And so the first pile is with the with cat's eye. That's the crystal cat's eye. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is with rose quartz. And pile number 3 is with tiger's eye crystal. I'm not sure if you can really see that. But it's a beautiful crystal, so tiger's eye. So once again, we've got 1 cat's eye, 2 rose quartz, 3 tiger's eye. And basically, this is some kind of guidance. I'll put a disclaimer that, you know, whichever way you decide to go in your life, like, you know, that's kind of up to you. This is kind of what's predicted for you, and it's up to you what you want to do. And things do change as well. So be mindful of that if you step into a journey that's like not in the cards right now, you know. It's the idea isn't even there. It's not gonna show up. So this is just kind of a general guidance for you for the upcoming week. So I'll get started. So group number 1 with the cat's eye, which is a beautiful, beautiful crystal. First I picked some tarot cards, and then I'm gonna pull in front of you the other cards so we can kind of see what's happening. But I'll get started with the traditional tarot cards, and then we'll talk about them and then see what other messages will come through with the other cards to kind of back this up, or what else that wants to come through. Okay. Wow. Okay, it's a beautiful energy here. And it's interesting because everything kind of makes sense. It's kind of like in an order. So I'll get into it. The first card you have is the Hierophant card. And we've had this in one of the last videos I did, I'm pretty sure. So it's interesting that this came up again. And if you chose the other pile in my other video with the cards, so this is really telling you something. So the Hierophant card, I feel that this week you should expect kind of sticking to tradition, okay? I feel that you're really gonna go back to what's comfortable. And I feel that that's what you should expect. And if you find yourself stuck in some kind of situation where you have to make a decision, be mindful that there is more than one answer, right? You know what I mean? Because, you know, every time I look at this card, I see the bird carrying a key, okay? And I feel some kind of stubbornness with this card, okay? That this bird truly believes that, you know, maybe only he has the right answer, so he won't allow anyone else in. And you see this lightning as well, and the sky looks really dark and sad. So for me, I feel you really have to connect to those around you. Don't be alone. I don't feel that this week is gonna be a week where you should isolate yourself. I feel you really need to go out and be with people around you, and you know, feel their love, feel their support, and ask for the love and support. If they don't give it to you, ask for them, okay? You know, just basically traditional stuff. You know, I kind of it's been raining all day today, and we've got the full moon as well, so it's a powerful energy. But I feel that, you know, I imagine a family playing board games or watching family movies, things like that. So that's what I feel is kind of like the first card for you for this week, or like for the upcoming week in February. The second card we have, it's the 4 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Wands. So with this card, with the Four of Wands, I feel that there's some kind of, there's something that's about to start to create, like something that's about to manifest itself. Like I feel that, like, you've kind of planted some kind of seeds, and I feel you need help from other people. Once again, I feel you need to get other people to help you out, and some kind of transition. I feel you're moving from one idea or one place or one situation into another. I feel you're making some kind of shift, and maybe you're not too happy about it right now. That's what I'm feeling with this card. But you're gonna be happy in the long run. You just can't see it right now. But with this card, that's what I kind of feel, that you have to let other people to come and help you. And right now it may not seem like it's the best idea, and you feel a bit forced into it. But I feel that it's gonna work out, and like soon you're gonna realize, perhaps even this week, you're gonna realize that, okay, yes, this is the right thing to do for me right now. So I hope I'm making sense. That's what I just feel from the Four of Wands in this particular scenario, in this particular deck. So the next card we have is the Mother of Pentacles. So what I feel from this, I really feel that this week you're going to be the one that's receiving the support rather than the one giving it. That's what I feel. Like you have to be kind of selfish, or, you're not even going to have it in you to give to others. You're just going to want to take, and that's okay as well. I feel you really need a lot of validation from people around you. Like you can't really, have that validation from yourself. You really want to ask other people, oh, am I doing the right thing? Can you please confirm that this is the right thing for me? And after they tell you, yes, this is the right way, like you're going to feel a lot better. That's what I kind of feel, that this week, that's what you need. You need to talk to other people, and they have to give you some kind of guidance, or they have to just agree with you that, yes, what you're planning to do is the right thing to do. And I really feel that you're going to want to, take it easy this week. Really look after yourself, and I see a lot of comfort. So you're gonna be sleeping a lot, and once again I see family around you, or like good friends around you. I just feel you're gonna be socializing with other people, and your energy is gonna lift a little bit, just from taking it easy and resting and not doing anything too difficult, other than this big decision that you have, which you think is gonna be wrong. But I feel like after the validation, it's gonna be the right thing for you to do, and you're gonna really realize that. So the next card we have is the Mother of Wands. Okay, so there's another, in the traditional tarot, that would be another Queen card. Okay, so you have two Queen cards next to each other, which is quite powerful. Okay, so with the Mother of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, however you want to say this, I feel that you're going to, your creativity is going to get really, it's going to spike up. I feel if you've been having some kind of down moments where your brain just can't think, and you just like, I can't even do anything right now, like that's gonna, after the rest and after all the, comfort you're gonna get, I feel you're really gonna feel rested, and you're gonna have the energy to go forward. And I kind of also feel healing of some sort. So if you've been unwell, if you've been sick, if you had the cold, like the flu, or and the weather has been crazy. I mean, people from all around the world will see this, but here in Australia, the weather has been crazy. We went from, really bad bushfires to now constant rain and floods. Okay, so crazy. But I feel that you're going to heal from whatever illness or sickness or injury you may have. If you had headaches, or, your legs or your knees have been aching, I feel it's going to get better this week for you. But I feel like kind of towards the week, like not at the start of the week, but kind of like Thursday, Friday, like later on, like during the week, I feel you're really gonna feel rested, and you're gonna have more energy, because you're going to get better physically and mentally. That's what I'm feeling. And then the last tarot card we have is Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so That's another coins or pentacles card. And so with this, I feel you're going to start this project, this creativity that's gonna come back to you after your rest. You're going to start to do something, okay, whether that's writing or drawing. I feel you have to go back to the basics, you know, with the first card. Like, I feel like kind of going back to traditional ways, you know, like writing some kind of story, or you know, some kind of ritual, or like, yeah, something with nature as well. I just feel like some of you really have to go and, like, if you're a witch, or, you know, do all those kind of rituals, that this is going, like, towards the end of the week, you'll really have that power, and you're going to, like, do some spells, and you're really going to create something. But for other people, I feel you're going to start on a project. Like, if you've been wanting to do something for a long time, you're going to put your plans into action, if that makes sense. Like, so you're not going to get far, you're going to start, okay? You're going to start, you know, or if you're at school and you have to do, like, some assessment task and you've been putting it off, you're going to start it, you know, you're going to open up your book, and you're going to open up your laptop, and you're going to fill out the cover page, and you're going to start, you know, put your name, your student number at the top. So I feel like you're going to start, not get too far, but towards the end of the week after your rest, you're going to basically start this. So that's what I feel. So let's have a look at some other messages for group number 1 of what you should expect from February 10th to February 16th. And there's Valentine's Day in between that as well, February 14th. So, yeah, let's have a look. And so tomorrow, or whenever you watch this, at the start of the week, the moon will be in Virgo, okay? So be mindful of any pressure you put on yourself, like perfectionism. I am a Virgo, so, you know, I know as a Virgo, it's all about perfectionism and being hard on yourself and not thinking that you are, you know, like if you do something well, you don't think you did well, being really critical of yourself. So during, you know, the moon in Virgo phase, everybody's gonna be affected by that. So kind of stay away from that and be mindful of any perfectionism or anything that you put on yourself, any, you know, really hard tasks that you put on yourself. Just kind of relax a little bit. It's just the full moon in Virgo that's doing that, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, so I've just pulled some other 2 cards, some additional messages. So we've got the Archangel Michael. It's saying that he's going to help you with this situation, okay? Whether you believe in archangels or angels or God, you know, whoever you believe in, universe, you know, whoever you kind of go to ask for guidance, you know, they're going to come and help you this week, okay? This card is saying that they are coming. They heard what you're trying to do, and perhaps with this big kind of change in your life that you're not sure about, okay, your archangels or your angels are with you, okay? They're supporting you through this difficult time. You're not alone in this. So at the bottom here, it says like a little prayer. So Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, describe your situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. So basically, you know, you really want to focus on peace and faith, okay? Don't lose faith and don't be too stressed out, okay? You are not alone. You're getting help from above. So that's a really good sign. Okay, the second card we have is positive thoughts create positive results, okay? So once again, you have to think about positive outcomes, because if you want positive outcomes, that's what you have to think. So if you were to think, okay, about worst case scenarios, guess what you're gonna get? The worst case scenarios. Because whatever you're thinking in your head, that's what you're creating. You know, whether you realize it or not, you're always creating. You're putting energy into that idea, whatever it is, positive or negative. So you're creating that. So this week, really focus on positive energy, on healing, okay? And you're gonna get that healing. You're gonna get that, you know, that rest, that love that you want, okay? So think positive thoughts. So the prayer says, divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally, continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. Okay, so this is really powerful stuff. So really think positive thoughts and you're gonna get positive results. That's what I feel. So let's have a look at some other messages for group number 1. So with the cat's eye, what additional messages are for this group for the upcoming week? Okay, let me pull another card. What additional message is for this group? What do they need to know? What do they need to watch out for? What do they need to prepare for? Okay, so we've got rapid development, excellence, and success. Okay, so with this card, you know, after you're gonna get this idea and you're going to start whatever the project is, assessment, work, business, moving, new school, whatever that may be, okay, once you start, once you get into it, it's going to go really fast, okay? So I feel it's going to work fast for you, okay? Really fast movement, so you might like not even see it coming. It's just gonna go boom, like it's gonna happen all so quickly. So at the beginning of the week, make sure that you plan, you're resting, and you're asking for advice and love from people around you. And then once you come to the conclusion of what it is that you need to do to move forward, it's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna start working out for you. So, you know, this is where it's important. Whatever you're thinking, you're manifesting. If you're thinking about how it's gonna turn out badly, guess what? Poof! It's gonna go into action and it's gonna go, you know, see these mermaids at the bottom of the ocean, you know, going up, swimming up, okay? Getting to the surface. So whatever you create on the bottom of the ocean, it's gonna come up and surface for you. So be really careful of that, okay? Because it's gonna go fast. The next card we have is the Mirror card, okay? Know yourself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. Okay, see who you really are. Okay, are you someone that's really self-critical? Are you someone that's, you know, doesn't have a lot of self-esteem, a lot of self-worth? You don't feel like you are worth much as a person. You know, are you feeling defined by your family, your job, where you live, you know, the country where you live in? Do you feel defined by those things? Or are you, you know, are you looking into yourself for who you really are, okay? Really get to know who you are and become your own best friend, okay? And, you know, it doesn't matter what you do for job or where you live. That's not who you are. It does not define you, okay? Your illness doesn't define you. Your relationships don't define you. If you're single, if you're married, okay? If you're a widow, it doesn't define who you are, okay? So really remember that and get to know yourself. And I feel a lot of self-care as well. So make sure this week, while you're resting and taking it easy at the start of the week, you're doing a lot of self-care, like, you know, a nice hot bath and do your nails, that sort of stuff. I feel you have to be nice and gentle with yourself because you're gonna need the energy when things start to move fast, okay? So let's have a look. What else you need to know, group number 1? Group number 1, what else do they need to know? Okay, love. Okay, you've got the love card, okay? And it's exciting because it is the Valentine's Day this week, okay? So love, whether, you know, getting it from other people, as we had here earlier, okay? Whether it's going to come from your family, from your lover, okay? But most importantly, I feel you need to make sure that you love yourself, okay? All the other external love is really important as well, okay? It helps you feel safe, it helps you feel secure, okay, if other people love you. But, you know, be careful that you don't, you know, you don't let that define you. Once again, like with the Mirror card, like if, let's say, someone doesn't love you, does that mean you're not lovable? No, it does not mean that. It just means that that person is not meant to be part of your life, okay? You always have to love yourself no matter what, okay? Really, please love yourself. It's really hard. I know it is really hard because I struggle with this myself. So self-love is really difficult, but it's essential, okay? It's important. You have to love yourself, okay? Self-love is really, really important. So we've got an interesting week ahead of you guys. Okay, let me just, these cards are really big, okay? So they don't even fit in your palm. So they're just some kind of affirmation. So I just want to pull one affirmation for you for this week so you can kind of look back into it. And that can kind of help motivate you throughout the week, I guess. I'm just going to pull a card because like these cards are really big compared to the other cards. Like compared to the tarot cards, you can see the difference. Okay, so I'll show you the card. And this is your affirmation for the week, as I said earlier. So, a door to the infinite. At my heart center, there is a door that leads to the infinite. Today, I visit my heart center and open that door, okay? So, open the door to your soul, okay? To who you are. Open that door. Open your heart. Open your heart to receiving love from other people, okay? Open that door. As I enter, I experience a deep sense of serenity and I understand that I am eternal, that I am indestructible, okay? This is important. You're indestructible. No one can destroy you, okay? You only have the key to your heart, okay? And if you know that you can't be ruined by anyone else from the outside, you know, it's really important. From here, I can see beyond my life's challenges to the higher levels of my existence. I know now that my inner light is infinite, okay? So it's not gonna run out, okay? The love, your self-love, love from other people, your goals, your passions, you're not gonna run out of that, okay? You're going to continuously receive love from above, okay? From your angels, from your spirit guides, from whoever you talk to, okay? So really connect to yourself and remember that you are loved, that you are beautiful and you are worth it, okay? So I hope this resonated with you guys. So this is for the upcoming week and let me know how this goes, okay? I would love to hear your feedback and I'm going to go straight into group number 2. Okay, hello group number 2. So for those of you who chose the rose quartz crystal, this is your reading. So let's get into it and see what's in store for you this week. Okay, this is exciting. I'm really excited about this. Wow. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. I'm just gonna get started because this looks like it's full on beautiful, okay? This is, and it's crazy because you guys chose the rose quartz crystal, which is the love crystal, okay? That's the crystal for, you know, for love, self-love, love from other people. And basically that's what your cards are saying. So it's crazy. I mean, spirit never disappoints, okay? So the first card you have is the Sun of Cups, okay? So I'll show you the card so you can see it better. So with the Sun of Cups, I feel for a lot of you, especially since this week is Valentine's Day, you know, some of you are gonna get proposed to, okay? Or for some of you, you might be, you know, getting married or moving in with your partner. I feel that this has to do with romance, okay? And if you're single, this is just basically saying that there's some kind of opportunity, some kind of proposal coming into your life, okay? Whether it's a job or something you applied for that you really want to get, someone's gonna be like, oh, there you go, would you like this? You know, you ask for it and I'm gonna offer it to you. That's what I basically feel with the Sun of Cups card. You know, something is gonna start shining through, something that you wanted, now it's going to pop up for you, okay? And it's powerful energy. It feels beautiful. It's going to be really good for you. So, you know, it's either like some relationship, like I said, you know, proposal, and if that's the case, congratulations, I'm really happy for you. And if not, this is some kind of opportunity that's gonna pop up. Someone's gonna want to work with you, okay? Someone's going to ask you if you would like to work with them, or if you want if you want a promotion, that kind of stuff. I feel someone's gonna offer something to you for your hard work or for something that you've been expecting and wanting, okay? It's not gonna be anything unexpected. So this is like opportunities, that kind of feeling that I feel from it. The second card you have is the Lovers card, okay? And I'm not sure if in the last reading there was a Lovers card in the second group. I can't remember. But the Lovers card is basically saying, for those of you when it's like romance, that's basically saying you and your partner are working together, you are working as one, you're going towards the same goals, you have the same passions, you have, you're on the same page basically, okay? There's a good communication happening, everything's working out well, things are unfolding as they should be. And for those of you who are kind of single, I feel with the Lovers card that someone's gonna come into your life, like some kind of friend or colleague or a family member that's going to go with you to some kind of journey, okay? And it's going to be a fun one, an exciting one. Perhaps like you're going overseas, you're going for a holiday with a friend, or you're going to book a holiday with a friend. And also with the Lovers card, I feel that you have to let go of control, okay? So we see these birds who are just flying, okay? They're letting the wind take them wherever it needs to go, basically, okay? They don't look like they're flapping too hard with their wings, okay? They're just like cruising through life and the wind's taking them where they have to go. So if you're someone that's clinging on to control, that you want to be in charge of everything in your life, this message for you for this week is saying like, let go, okay? Take a step back, breathe, and just let things unfold themselves, okay? Don't be too controlling, because it's not gonna work out well for you. So with the next card, we have the Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups. So this is exciting because it's some kind of new feeling, okay? It's the first in the Cups cards. So the Ace is like, the beginning, the new beginning, new feeling. And the Cups, they're all about emotion, okay? And feeling what you have to feel. And I feel for some of you, okay, if you're like, with your lover, you're like really excited and you may be getting proposed to or moving in together, I feel good news, okay? And this is, the Ace of Cups often symbolizes like birth or like, fertility. If you've been trying to get pregnant, this week you're gonna get lucky, okay? And if you don't want to get pregnant, be careful this week, okay? That's basically the message I feel here. Because you're going to be really, this week, just be careful. And I feel like, birth of something new, like a new idea, a new feeling, and it's going to be a good feeling, okay? And if you've been struggling with like your emotions, if you've been sad a lot lately and really stressed out, make sure that you're turning the page and you're starting the new week with a fresh idea, so you can start to create happiness in this cup, okay? So start to fill the cup with the emotions that you want to feel. Then we've got the Mother of Swords, okay? Also known as the Queen of Swords. So I feel whatever you've been through in the past, it's in the past, okay? It doesn't hurt you anymore. I feel that you've healed whatever you had to heal. I feel you're a much stronger person than you were a few months ago, okay? And it's all about wisdom, okay? And she's sitting on a sword and she's just kind of observing what's around her, okay? She's not getting stabbed by the sword anymore. She's just sitting on it and watching everyone else from above, okay? She's an observer, very intuitive, very smart, okay? And so for some of you, if you've been battling some kind of issue, or there was something going on in your life where you felt, attacked, or life just wouldn't give you a break, things just kept going wrong in every area of your life, this is saying that that's going to stop, okay? So this week, that's going to get resolved. It's going to work out. You're no longer going to be stabbed by the sword. Instead, you're gonna sit on it and you're going to be a lot smarter than you were, because you've learned the lessons and you have this new knowledge that you didn't have before all those difficulties, okay? So that's what this card is telling you this week. And the last card in the tarot deck that we have is the Emperor upside down. Okay, so with this card, I feel you have to, once again, I feel you have to let go of control issues. If you have some kind of control issues and if you want to be in charge, you really have to let that go, because it's going to come back and hurt you, okay? If you're not going to let life take you where you need to go, okay? What's planned for you? And I also feel some kind of stubbornness in a way, okay? Towards the end of the week, you might get a bit cranky, a bit agitated. You might feel a bit that things are happening out of your control and they are happening too fast, okay? So even though if there are positive news, okay, if things are going good, there's some kind of proposal, or you're going to get pregnant, or like some kind of new opportunity is going to start manifesting itself, and you know, the hardships are finally gonna stop, you might be like, well, this happened too quickly, it's unfamiliar, I'm going to go and panic, okay? So I feel you have to be careful of that. And if you do feel like things are going too quickly, like talk to the other people that it affects as well, and let them know how you feel, that you feel like it's going too fast and you're not ready for it, okay? Or you might just need like a good cry because you're gonna be a bit emotional. Maybe things are going to turn out like really good for you and you'll be like, oh my god, I was not expecting this, you know? If something was your dream since you were little and it's going to happen, or you're going to like you're going to create something that you've been wanting to do forever, okay, some kind of dream, and you're gonna get that dream, or you're gonna be offered like a position, a promotion, whatever it is that you wanted to do. And if you're gonna get it, you might be a bit shocked as well, so be careful of that, because it can bring up negative emotions even though it's a positive feeling, if that makes sense. So let's have a look what other messages there are in store for you for the week from February 10 to February 16th. So, there we go. Spirit is talking. Okay, we've got a card. Can we please have another card? Just one more. One more card, Spirit. What does this group number 2 need to know? What do they need to prepare for? What should they expect? Okay, so we have 2 cards. I'll show you the card. So we have, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Wow, I was literally just talking about this. So let's break this down before I get into the prayer part of the card. So you created this situation, okay? It's been something you've wanted, okay? You planted the seeds and now you're gonna get it. You're gonna be offered something that you've been wanting, okay? So you created that situation. And if you're not happy about it, if things don't go according to plan, if you suddenly change your mind that that's not what you want anymore, maybe you wanted that a month ago, but suddenly you're really scared, you feel insecure, and you're not sure how you feel about it, you know, this card is reassuring you that you have the power to change it. Okay, so before anything kind of starts, you know, you're not fully committed yet. Okay, so I feel that you're not really stuck, even though you might feel stuck. You can at any point get out of the situation if you want to. So there's a little prayer on the bottom that says, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Okay? So, there's like a little prayer that you can, pray, obviously. But you can kind of remind yourself throughout the week that, you know, that you have the strength to change the situation, okay? You have the power to manifest anything. And, you know, if you've created something that suddenly you don't want, you can change that at any point, okay? You're not stuck, okay? Things change, and it's okay if you're not ready for the good news. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're just not ready. Like, I'll give an example. If someone, let's say, okay, someone has been homeless, okay, for, I don't know, 10 years, okay, and they've been basically just surviving from one day to another, okay, a really sad situation. But after a while, it became the normal for them, okay? It's really sad, but it became the normal for them. And let's say suddenly they win a lot of money, or someone gives them a big gift, okay? Like, oh, you can live in this house, or you've got a job. Okay, and suddenly they'll be like, I can't handle this, okay? How do you even, you know, they might be like, I don't know how to sleep on a bed, okay? You know, or like, you know, things like that. Like, they might not know what it's like to always have food to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, even though it's like a positive change, that was just like an extreme example that I explained. It reminded me of the movie Castaway, where basically, you know, after he was on the island and then he came back home, he was sleeping like on the floor of the hotel room because he couldn't even, you know, it was just too confronting. So that's what I feel. If you get what you wanted to get and it's a bit too confronting, you can take a few steps back as well, so you're in power. The next card we have is ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Okay, so if you don't know how to get out of a situation, or if you're not sure what to do, there's someone up there always listening, okay? Whoever that might be, archangels, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, your loved ones, God, Jesus, you know, whoever it is that you talk to normally, you know, the universe, they're up there, they're always willing to listen. So this card tells you that you're never alone in this, okay? And there's a little prayer here. So, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times, okay? And this card also came for the previous group, okay? So this is just saying that overall next week, remember that you're not alone, okay? If you need help, help is always there. That's what it's reminding us. Let's have a look at some other cards. What other messages does group number 2 need to know? What's in store for group number 2? Okay. Okay, transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. Okay. So this week, what you should be expecting is everything to be really, you know, life's gonna get honest, okay? If someone loves you and they want to spend the rest of your life with you, they're going to tell you, okay? They're going to propose, they're going to express their love, you're going to have an amazing, you know, romantic getaway, whatever that may be. So they're going to be honest with you, okay? Which might be a bit confronting, as we expressed earlier. Okay, authentic. So just be yourself, okay? Don't pretend to be anyone you're not. Okay, and especially if, you know, there's a lot of girls or guys out there who want to become someone they're not in order to please their partner. So this card is reminding you not to do that, okay? Be yourself, because they love you for who you are, okay? They don't want you to change, so please don't change. That's what I feel with this card, okay? And just be genuine and be present in the moment, okay? Don't just, like, sleep through the week, or don't, like, be stuck in the, you know, in the past or worrying about the future. Just be present and ground yourself, okay? And the next card we have, I'll show you the card. So, you know, there's this mermaid on some kind of boat, and she's reaching out to a dolphin and she's petting the dolphin. That's what the visual card is. So it says, crossing deep waters, okay? Journey of the soul. So you're on some kind of journey, okay? You're on the boat and you're traveling to where you wanted to go, okay? You got on the boat, you've decided what your destination was going to be, and now you're like cruising through it like the lovers, okay? You're no longer steering the boat, you're just letting the waves or your wings to take you where it is you need to go. So remember, if you get stuck and if you get scared that you're not sure what to do, just kind of take a step back and let the waves take you where it is you need to go, okay? Because it's going to take you to a good place, okay? Spirit doesn't ever purposely try and hurt us, okay? Let's have a look at some additional messages for group number 2. What are the additional messages for group number 2? Okay, whoop, there we go. Let me just get this. Okay, so we've got like some kind of I'll show you the card. Like some kind of to me, personally, I visualize like some kind of spirit guide, okay, or someone helping me, some kind of goddess from above, or like an ancestor, or someone from above, okay, or some kind of spiritual person, okay? So with this card, I feel that this week you really should be meditating a lot, okay, especially when things start to move a little bit too fast and you're not ready for that. So meditate, listen to relaxing music, okay, be around water. I feel water really is going to calm you this week, okay, water that's actually going into the ocean, like swimming in the ocean, or just walking on the beach, or going into a swimming pool, or taking a hot bath, or long showers, you know, or just going into nature and like watching a waterfall, or going to a river, lake, whatever that may be. I feel water is really going to help you this week. So at any point, if things get too much for you, please go somewhere where there is water and you'll feel better. Okay, that's what I'm just feeling. That's just the message that I got from this card. And the next card we have is the Goddess. Okay, so the Goddess is always making sure that you're safe, you're healthy, and this is kind of a reminder that you're okay. And she's holding a basket of fruits, okay? So to me, I feel you have to look after yourself, do a lot of self-care, and eat healthy foods, okay? Nutritious foods. Your body needs it. Make sure you get enough sleep, that you get some sunshine, fruits and veggies. You know, maybe you've been eating bad food that are bad for you lately, you know, and this is reminding you to just go back and eat something that's good for your body, because your body needs it and your body is craving it, okay? And the last kind of message, so these cards are like really big cards, and they have some kind of advice, or like things that you can look back on throughout the week and focus on. So if things get too much, you can kind of go back to these advice cards that kind of summarizes overall like things you should focus on, things like that. So you've got the letting go card. Okay, it's got a lot of writing, so I'm just showing you the picture before I start reading it. So letting go, okay? And obviously you've got a lot of things coming to you. So in order for these things to come, you have to let go. Let go of control, okay? Let the waves take you. Let go of, you know, there's been a lot of let go of like control, and let the guides and spirits help you. So let's see what this says. Today, remembering that God is within and around me, I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. Okay, the best is yet to come. And releasing yourself to God, or, you know, to whoever you want to let go to, that they are going to know what's best for you, okay? So everything is working out as it should be. And this week, I feel you're going to have a lot of big news coming to you, okay? And you really have to focus on relaxing, meditating, being around water, that kind of stuff, and letting go, okay? Letting go of control, okay? You don't need to be in control this week. So please let me know how this resonated with group number 2, and I'm going to get started on group number 3. So for those of you who chose group number 3 with the beautiful tiger's eye, this is your reading. So put the tiger's eye here. So let's have a look what's in store for you this week from February 10th to February 16th. So first off, I'll start with the traditional tarot cards. And then I'm going to go and pull additional cards to see kind of what you should be expecting, some more messages for you guys, so you can be prepared for what next week is holding for you, basically. So, okay, so the first card that came through is the High Priestess card, okay? So, with this card, it's all about being intuitive, okay? So you have the answers that you're seeking, that you're asking everyone else around you. You have those answers within you, okay? So rather than asking and looking for the answers on the outside, all you have to do is look within. So that's what this card is telling you, okay? And it's also telling you to kind of be more spiritual, be more open-minded, okay? If you're a reader yourself, you know, perhaps get your favorite deck out and do a reading for yourself. Or, you know, if you're a witch and you want to do some kind of ritual, some kind of spell, this is encouraging you to go and do that, okay? So this is basically all about intuition, self-discovery, okay? I feel for a lot of you this week, you're going to discover something new about yourselves, okay? And basically, you know what you have to do on the inside. That's what I feel for this week for you guys, okay? So you may not want to admit that, so you kind of put some kind of blockage over it, and you keep asking, should I do this, should I do that, should I quit this, should I start that? And then you're going around in circles and you don't know what to do, but you already know, you just don't want to let yourself listen to what you have to do or what you don't have to do. You know what I mean? So basically look within yourself. The next card we have that came through is the Judgment card. Okay, so with the Judgment card, I feel that you're going to be rising from like the ashes, basically. I just imagine a phoenix, okay? So the Judgment card, we see that the past has been really dark, okay? There's been a lot of obstacles thrown your way. And now you're kind of rising from that. So this week what you should expect is, if there was something unclear or something that was stuck, that made you feel stuck, this week it's going to take action, okay? This week you're going to be powerful, okay? You're going to be assertive, you're going to be strong, you're going to be brave, okay? You're going to have that energy to do what you have to do, okay? And even if that means, you know, brave and powerful and strong, that means if you're standing up for yourself, you know, that means if you say no to someone, and you stay in bed if you need to stay in bed, you know what I mean? So it's basically looking after your own needs, and you know that starts with looking within yourself what it is that you need to do. So this week, really listen to yourself, meditate, and basically take it easy and be very spiritual and very open-minded and listen for messages. You know, even if you have feathers that go into your pathway when you're out on the walk, okay, that's spirit saying that they are with you, okay, that you're not alone, that you are on the right path. Okay, so really like listen and watch out for these signs. The next card we have is the Sun of Swords, okay? So the Sun of Swords, I feel a bit of a warning here, I won't lie. So after you kind of rise from the ashes and you're going to do what it is that you want to do, or what you realize you have to do, you're not going to plan. You're going to go straight into action, and it might be a bit impulsive. Okay, so this week, the kind of warning I feel for you guys is don't be impulsive. Pause, okay? Before you do anything, think about it. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to figure the rest of your life, you know, in one day or in 1 week, okay? You're gonna have to be patient, you're gonna have to wait, and you're gonna have to give it time, okay? Give the situation some kind of time. So with the Sun of Swords, I feel you're going to like, or life's gonna really get into action, okay? Things are just gonna move quickly, and it might be a bit confronting. And the next card that we have is the Daughter of Wands. Okay, and it's interesting that this card came after the Sun of Wands. Whereas normally I would like them to be, you know, like I would like that card to come first, because the Daughter of Wands is all about planning, about figuring out the next steps, okay? So first you get the action card, and then you have thinking about it. So this is telling you that this week you have to be careful of the order of things that you do. Okay, and really pause and figure things out before you do anything that you might regret. Okay, you don't want to do something stupid, something silly, something impulsive, and then later on you'll be like, whoops, that was a bad idea, I feel bad, can I have a redo or like undo button? And you don't always get that undo button, okay, in life. So really be careful about what you're doing. So, you know, around Wednesday, Thursday, I feel next week you're gonna be a bit impulsive. You're gonna want to have everything figured out. And I feel some kind of anger as well, like frustration with something. Like if things are not moving, you're gonna want to overdo it. And that's bad as well. It's better not to do anything than like overdo it and go too far and then you can't take it back. You know what I mean? So really plan things, okay? Plan things through, think about it. And really figure out what it is you have to do, okay? And you might need some outside help as well to help you figure out what it is you have to do. So, you know, you have to figure out what you want to do on your own. But if you decide what it is that you want to do, you might want to, you know, ask someone else, like a friend or a family member, for their help, or just have someone to tell your plans to, so you're not doing it on your own, kind of, you know. So that's what I feel with the Daughter of Wands. That there's gonna be action, but be careful not to do it too fast. And the last tarot card that we have for this, for the week from 10th of February to the February 16th, so from Monday to Sunday, it's the Four of Pentacles, okay? Four of Coins, or however you like to say it. So with this card, I feel that you're kind of, there's some kind of stubbornness going on and perhaps going around in circles, okay? And I feel that you're not really, I don't know, you're not really doing the right steps to get to where you want to get, if that makes sense. So that might lead to the, you know, I need to do everything fast and I need to do everything right now because things are not moving. So you might be a bit frustrated, but you're not thinking about it clearly. So it's not going to work. Even if you do something fast and you do it impulsively, it's not going to work. I feel you have to rewire something, okay? You have to rethink what you're doing with your life. You have to kind of process what you've done and what it is that you're doing, and change a few things in order to move past some obstacle or whatever's gonna come into your way, because otherwise I just see you being stuck in some kind of loop. So yeah, let's have a look at what other cards are coming through for you for this week. But definitely at the start of the week, just look within yourself, okay? And be careful of not being too hard on yourself, because it is going to be the moon in Virgo at the start of the week, and that's a bit worrying as well, because it's all about perfectionism and it's all about wow, the same card came through for all three groups. I mean, I always pull two cards from this deck, but it's crazy that you guys, that this card just wanted to be part of every single reading. It's crazy. And I'm shuffling it pretty well. So yeah, as I was saying with the Virgo, with the Virgo card, so be careful about being too hard on yourself and putting like unrealistic expectations on yourself. Yeah, because that perfectionism is probably gonna lead you into that impulsive action, which is not gonna be good for you. So yeah, so be careful about that. Okay, so let's have a look. So once again, this card came through for every single group today, which is a bit crazy. So this card is saying, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation, okay? And I'm gonna explain it. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Okay, so as I said with the other groups, this is not just saying pray to Archangel Michael, okay? You might not believe in archangels. This is, you know, whoever it is that you pray to, archangels, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, your loved ones, Jesus, God, saints, whoever it is, the universe. You know, this is basically saying that you're not alone. And if at any point you feel like you're going downwards, like you're crashing down, you're about to hit rock bottom, or you feel stuck or trapped in a situation, you know, this is saying you can always call for help, okay? Even if not with physical people around you, there's always someone up there who's willing to listen and who's willing to help you out. So this is a pretty general card. They came through for all the groups. So basically, next week, remember, this is a reminder that you're never alone. Then we've got the next card. And this is saying, keep your eyes on your target, on your targeted intentions, okay? So it's an angel pointing a bow and an arrow to something. So remember where it is that you're trying to go. And this is basically like the sun of swords, okay? Because wherever you're aiming, that's where you're gonna go, okay? And you might not want to go there. So this is basically saying be careful where you're pointing the arrow to, because that's where you're gonna go. So the prayer part of this card. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner visions and intentions. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and the courage to take action toward realizing my dreams. Okay? So don't have any fears. Don't be worried about the outcome, okay? You might feel the stuck card, as I explained earlier, where things are just not working out for you. So trust that you're gonna get there, but it's gonna require planning, and it's gonna require you to sit still and figure out what it is you want to do before you go crazy and into the action, okay? So just trust that you're gonna get where it is you need to get, but you might need to be patient, and it might not happen like next week, or it might not happen overnight, if that makes sense. So relax and yeah, don't put too many expectations on yourself. Okay, additional cards. Whoop. I felt like a card was gonna fly out, so I was shuffling really slowly, and it still did fly out. Spirit really wants to like get a message across. I love when that happens. Okay. Wow. Alright, so the first card, you're gonna be very vulnerable, okay? So this is saying, open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. Okay, so this week or next week, whatever you want to call it, from February 10th to February 16th, especially towards the end of the week, I feel you're going to be really emotional, okay? You might have been carrying a lot of baggage with you, and you're just gonna let it all go, okay? And don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to cry, to scream, to yell, okay? As long as it's not hurting anyone, that's fine. Do what you have to do. And I feel you might be, it'll be a huge release, because you're trying to be, like, you're trying to present as someone who has it all figured out, and it's all kind of together and really strong and powerful, and, you know, someone who is there for your kids, someone who is there for your friends, you know, whoever that might be. You're trying to put on this face that you don't need help, that you're okay, that you're coping. And it's gonna catch up to you, okay? And you're gonna have to let that mask, you're gonna have to put the mask down, okay? And you're gonna have to cry it out. You're gonna have to let yourself feel what it is that you need to feel in order to move forward. So I feel it's going to be a good release. You're just gonna cry it out, and then you're gonna feel so much better after, okay? And it's okay to fall apart, because it's going to be very healing, very beneficial. So yeah, that's what I feel. So the next card we have is Divine Sensuality. Making love, okay? Basically, okay, nothing's showing. I can show you the card. So, This is just basically saying, and it is Valentine's Day, okay, coming up on February 14th, as you obviously know already, and this is like in this week's reading. So, you know, you're going to feel emotions really strongly, and I feel that goes hand in hand with this card, okay? Whether you're single or you're with a partner, you know, even if you're single, you're gonna have those cravings, okay, for a partner. You're gonna feel like you need someone to just hold you, hug you. You're gonna want to, you know what I mean. So you're gonna want to have that connection with someone, and that's what might lead to the crying and the meltdown, okay? And then if you're someone who's already in a relationship, you know, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun, basically, and you're gonna have a good time. And I also feel with this card that there's gonna be a lot of strong emotions happening, okay? Passion, happiness, but also anger and sadness. I feel emotions are just in general gonna be really strong, okay? And that's probably because of the moon we are in right now. Okay, right now when I'm filming this video, it's the full moon in Leo. So, you know, emotions are really gonna affect you next week or this week. So just be mindful of that and don't be afraid of your emotions, because they won't hurt you, okay? They won't hurt you. Okay, what other messages do we have for group 3 with the Tiger's Eye Crystal? What additional messages? What do they need to know? I've been just dropping these like crazy today. Wow, okay. So let me just have a look at this card. So you've got the Passion card, and I was just literally talking about it, okay? So it's crazy that it fell out. You've got the Passion card, okay? And I feel that has a lot to do with this card, okay? They're just kind of now going hand in hand. So passion, okay? Whatever it is that you want to be doing, you know, you're gonna have the passion towards the end of the week, I feel. You're going to start to plant the idea at the start of the week when you look within yourself and figure out who it is that you are. But I feel you're going to be really tired and exhausted at the start of the week. You won't have much energy. And then towards the end of the week, you're going to start to actually have the energy to do what you want to do, okay? So on this card, we have a dancer, okay? So if you're someone that loves music, loves to dance, loves anything creative, this is just saying that you're going to kind of get back into that and do what you want, like what you love to do. Then we've got the Warrior card, and I'm not okay, so these other two cards, I only did 2 cards for the other groups. I'm just having a look of what kind of pattern we have here. So we've got a Warrior card, okay? So you are someone that's been through a lot, hence why you're going to, you know, rise up from the ashes, okay? You've been burnt, you've been hurt, you've been down in the dumps, and now you're a warrior, okay? You're stronger for it. So even though if you have this meltdown, if your emotions are running high like crazy, remember that you still went far, okay? That you're not back where you were before. That's what I'm feeling. Then you've got the Threshold card, okay? So I feel you have to remember, you have to remember your journey and of how far you have come. And you have to do some kind of, or you will do next week, some kind of process in your mind where you're gonna like analyze everything, okay? My head is kind of just hurting like from thinking so much. You're going to be also thinking, you know, why am I here? How did I get here? What do I want to do with my life? And you're going to be asking those really big questions, and you want to have the answers, and you shouldn't have the answers, okay? Just like so quick. You're going to have to give it time and be a bit patient, which is something I feel you're going to struggle with next week, with patience. But we got the next card as the Prosperity card, okay? So everything in the end is going to work out fine. If you've been feeling lonely lately, you're going to reconnect with family, okay? You're not going to be alone much longer. Okay, so you're going to have that connection with people really soon. And things are going to be going really well. Some kind of financial situation will come, or you'll meet someone new. You perhaps will meet a lover. Okay, you're going to meet someone. So I feel prosperity is coming your way as well, but you have to be patient, and yeah, you just have to give it some time. So the last card that I'm going to pull is like a guidance card for for this week. So basically, yeah, these cards are really big. So I'll show you the comparison of how big these cards are. They are gigantic. I can't even shuffle this because they're so big. So this card is basically going to be something you can get back to if you're struggling throughout the week. Some kind of advice card, or yeah, something you can look back towards and be like, okay, so that was my guidance for the week. So I picked the card, and you've got live for love. Okay, live for love. So if you're single, and I just said this like literally 2 seconds ago, I feel you might meet someone, okay? And so you might be feeling alone and isolated, but the people are gonna come into your life, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. So today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives me life to all the, it is love that gives life to all the things. And I open my heart to this great power. I act gently, yes, act gently, and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God, and I love all blessings everywhere. I live for love, and I love myself. Okay, so remember, you guys, you have to love yourself, okay? And put love in every situation, in everything that you do, okay? Your passions, everything that you do, make sure that it's coming from a good place in your heart, okay? And then you're not trying to hurt anyone purposely or anything like that. Make sure that you're doing it with good intentions, and then it's going to work out fine. So let me know how this resonated with you. So this is what you should be expecting from February 10th till February 16th, so the next week ahead. I would love to hear your feedback, and I'll see you next time. So thank you so much, everyone. Bye.